Hello everybody and welcome to the first day of 2017! Woo! So around this time a lot of you have set yourself some really unrealistic New Year's resolutions, things that will immediately go flying out the window as soon as you realize exactly how hard it is to change yourself that much. But for those of you who are sensible and have set yourself some goals that you've already started on, all power to you. I believe in you. Now, aside from the New Year's resolutions that you've chosen for yourself, I'm going to help you choose some other ones that everybody should be following. And there's no argument on this. You can't argue with me that any of these should not be followed in any year. But now that we have a nice blanket of snow that we can work our way through all the way to 2018, I want everybody to try their best to try and stick to these New Year's resolutions that I'm going to explain to you. In the wonderful form of a top 5 list, because everyone loves those, especially this guy. Okay, so number 5 on the list of New Year's resolutions that you should all be doing is achieving your goals, or at least working towards your goals. Everyone has a goal in life. Everyone has something that they're working towards. If you don't, you should probably pick something. Now, I don't want you to immediately achieve your goals, I want you to work towards your goals. That makes the whole process a lot more manageable, and it doesn't set you up for failure. So what I want you to do is visualize your goal, visualize the end, and then I want you to think of the first possible thing you could do to get to that finish line. Even if it's just small, if you want to start drawing, start as small as just buying a whole new set of painting or drawing things. If you want to do music, save up for an instrument or at least try to learn something new once a week. Or if you want to be a popular YouTuber, just sit down and do one video. That's all I'm asking you to do. Don't worry about subscribers, don't worry about views, just do one video. That's all you need to do. When you break it down in that way, it's so much less intimidating than being a rock star, being a famous artist, or just being a famous online celebrity. Okay, so number 4, we have be more active. Everybody could be more active, unless of course you're doing the Ironman or triathlons, in which case you should probably chill. But everyone should be more active. The developed world is going through a massive crisis of obesity, and it's having some pretty adverse effects on the healthcare system. Aside from the economy being affected by obesity, it's also affecting you. Sure, you may be young now and you don't have any health problems from the weight that you might be carrying, but we all get older, and as we get older, we also get health problems. Health problems that are exacerbated by carrying extra weight. As someone who has been incredibly lazy and extremely active in my life, I would like to say that eating healthy and being active is a far more enjoyable way of life. You just have more energy, your skin is clearer, it's easier to get up and do things, not just to get up and be active, but also pursue number 5, which is your goals. Now, you don't need to set unrealistic expectations of fitness like this guy. Ooh. All you need to do is just be better than you are right now. You are your own worst enemy, so try and beat yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Get a notebook or a calendar and just write down what you're eating and sort of reflect on that at the end of every single week and see what you could be cutting out or what you could be substituting for something a little healthier. If you need any basic tips on how to lose weight, I've actually done a video that helps you on the very subject, which I could actually follow myself. Well, you know, we've all put on pounds over the Christmas period. Number 3. Now this one's very important, which is why it's in the top 3 spot on this list. If you feel as though you're suffering from any sort of mental illness, I want you to put your ego or any sort of reservations that you have behind you, and I want you to seek mental help. It's not weak to go see someone to help you through a troubling mental period. The world is starting to take mental health a lot more seriously, and it's such a great time to start seeking help for mental health because people are a lot more open about it and a lot more willing to help. If you've had a bad experience before, I want you to know that not all doctors are the same. Some are there just to pay the bills, and some are there to actually help you. Don't let one bad experience with a doctor put you off from getting mentally healthy, because this will help you achieve your New Year's resolutions a lot easier. So as soon as that doctor's office opens up in the new year, I want you to give them a call and head on down. For all you know, it could change your life. So for number 2, we have quit smoking. I used to smoke. I used to smoke 20 cigarettes a day, and not only is it a massive financial drain for an 18-year-old who's just got his first place, but it's also disgusting. Your breath smells, your skin smells, your clothes smell, and your teeth go gross. And these aren't nice people to be around. Kaya went out with her dad recently to go to a cafe or something. He was smoking in the car, she came back, and I could smell her from downstairs. It's not good. Aside from that, it also gives you some pretty awful health problems. Heart disease, lung cancer, it affects your arteries, your physical performance, breathing. It's just a great thing to cut out at the beginning of the year. Luckily, nowadays, there's a myriad of things to help you quit smoking. So talk to your GP or your local doctor. Now for number 1. This one is extremely important because not only does this affect you, but also affects everybody around you. And that is quit drinking. People who are addicted to alcohol on an alcoholic level spend hundreds of pounds per week just to get drunk. This is money that could be well spent on other things like pursuing your goals, traveling the world, fixing up your house, or getting a car, pretty much anything that you could put hundreds of pounds towards. Unfortunately, people in the UK, Germany, and also Australia have a pretty deep culture when it comes to drinking. It's not unheard of for millennials to go out and spend £300 in a single weekend that they'll never remember. So I want you to think before you go out and spend the money on alcohol. Think maybe this money could go on something else. In fact, I want you to get a mood board or pin something up or put something on your phone. Something that you would much prefer to have other than just drinking. So when you would drink, I want you to put that money into a jar. And then once this jar is full, or once the jar has enough money in it, I want you to put that money towards something a little more constructive than drinking yourself to death. So aside from the financial problems that you have from drinking, there's also health problems too. Many incredible people have been lost because of the drinking problems that they've had. But drinking can kill you very slowly. It affects your liver, it affects your blood, it can affect the way you think. Almost everybody has regrets of what they did when they were drinking, and I think we could all do without that. Lastly, drinking can also affect your relationships, not only with your partner, but also with your family and friends too, even at work. By constantly drinking, you're setting yourself up to potentially hurt everybody around you. So for all the New Year's resolutions that you're considering keeping for the new year, I really want you to consider these top 5, especially number 1. So thanks everybody for watching. Please leave a comment, let me know of all the New Year's resolutions you guys have picked out for yourselves for the year 2017. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another exciting vlog. Have a great new year. Goodbye everyone.